while we got you here, I think usually I'd be doing some weekly comic book reviews. Maybe
Hmm.
we just do them together, man. So
Good. I'm
I got
down.
this stack here. Maybe not talking about like everything from last week's. I don't know how big your stack is. I'm sure it's pretty big too.
Pretty, yeah,
Maybe we can
pretty.
just go like back and forth. And if you want to talk about the thing I just talked about, then you can add like your thoughts, and then maybe you do a pick or something like that, and maybe just go back and forth for a little bit here. Let's I'll throw it to you. What was like the best thing you read last week? Because a lot of heavy hitters.
A lot of heavy
Oh my
hitters,
god,
but
I'm just it's a ton of good stuff, dude.
I'm going with Escape here. I think
Escape is the
that's
number
my
one.
number
Okay.
one. I love Escape. I love Escape because not only did we smash back into the present, into what happened with him after issue one, but this issue was like it felt like I was watching a movie. Like this issue built so much tension,
Yeah.
and like it was kind of like anxiety inducing it as well, because you're reading it from his point of view and what he's thinking in his brain in these moments, and it's like, oh shoot, like what's gonna happen next. I think this is one of these issues where like it kind of kept you on the edge of your seat, especially when he's getting into these close quarter combats.
Oh,
And there was one
dude.
one of the enemies where like gave him a really hard time. And like, yo, like it was just so good. The art
Oh, in
was
the water.
beautiful. Yeah, in the water.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah.
think the art by Daniel Acuna is fantastic. The paneling and it's just the way the art was telling the story as well. I think that's something I'm definitely a big sucker for, is the art telling the story. And that's what I think
Right.
this issue did really well. But yeah, this was just like a explosive action fiesta kind of that was just going on. But yeah, this was great. I just love when the art can just tell a story, and that ending too. Now he's in an even trickier situation because there's somebody else down there with a kid and they're hiding, and it's like and but you do know, I think we know he's gonna protect them because of course he has a wife and kid at home as well, so he he
Right.
he he understands, he gets it.
He gets it. It's very
But yeah,
complex though. Very
yeah, it
complex
is very
situation there.
complex. So yeah, man, I think Escape is
Dude,
killing it, man.
I
This is like
I love this issue. Is this your
this
favorite
is
issue of the series so far?
I think I'm still on issue two just
Issue
because it
two.
had more of an emotional impact on me for sure. Like
I
seeing
got
his
you.
backstory, seeing his story, and also like because honestly, like that second issue was more of a romantic issue because
Right.
you get to see him build a relationship with his wife to be. Like you get to see that blossom, you get to see that get fleshed out, and then like certain panels blew my mind, bro. Like when they kiss and then the fireworks is behind them. Like there
Yeah,
was just
true.
so much stuff that second issue. But this was an amazing one. I think I have this one, maybe this one might be over the first issue. I'm not sure. First issue was amazing too.
It's
I
a
think
good
this
one,
is gonna be a
right?
tough series to just like
To rank like that, yeah.
rank. Yeah, it's just tough. It's just so tough. But it is my number one for this week. It is my number.
LD Wheeling says, "Man, Escape is awesome." So we got LD Wheeling reading it. He says the tension was crazy,
Escape is,
dude. I
yeah.
loved it, man. Just like that whole chase scene, like all the different Rick Remender like little bits, like another bites my leg, ignore it, move, storm fade, like just oh man, it
It's
just
great.
like such a great read, right? Like oh, lung whistle's a bad tune, right? Like I just love that, man. So yeah,
It's
Escape,
so good.
just a jam packed chase scene, one of the best issues of the year so far for sure.
It's yeah,
Let's
it's a banger.
I love that one. Let's talk about Absolute Wonder. So we kind of like alluded to it
Hmm.
right when we're talking about our Absolute Universe year one or whatever. She's fighting this like electric entity that's just zooming all
Yeah.
around the world, really pissing her off, right? Because she's just not able to like solve this problem. And then we find out that maybe that's her, like some
Right.
weird, like
Crazy
spiritual
stuff
version
going
of
on.
her or something. So yeah, man, it's just another great issue of this awesome series. What'd you think of the? You kind of mentioned it, but like, what'd you think of the guest artist on this one? Obviously not Hayden Sherman, but how we
It's
feeling?
not, but it's still great. I love
Yeah,
it. I do love this art. The art style is really intriguing to me. Some great paneling stuff here. Great art. I'm not I don't think I'm familiar of the name of who did this one,
no,
but
yeah, this like was a totally new name to me. I was like,
this was it's clean, man. This was crisp stuff, honestly. I loved it. It's like it's kind of like I don't want to say watercolor, but maybe
You know what it
Trying to think of
kind of
a
reminded me of? It kind of sort of reminded me of Helena Windhorn Artist.
Bill Quisevely.
Yeah, it kind like that kind of style. Maybe like the faces and stuff like that. Like it really kind of was giving me that vibe a little bit. But yeah, I thought that's the thing that like some of the absolute titles, like the guest artist, I would say all the guest artists have been killing it, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, just another great issue of the series. Little side kind of arc, but it still fits in the main story, right? So
yeah.
yeah, got another one, dude.
Well, my shop was shorted, so I don't have the issue on me. But we will talk about the Ultimates issue 17. We will talk about that. I love that issue. And I think I'm a sucker for that issue because that is like that's pretty much the continuation from issue
Right.
4.
Which
So
was
like
like,
which was yeah, exactly. That was probably the best issue last year, honestly.
right?
So the fact that it continued that I was hooked. I was hooked. I love Doom's character. I know his character is it's pretty much like a tragedy. He
Right.
he holds the weight of the world on his shoulders so much. He blames himself for everything that went down. There's just a lot of layers to his character, and it's so intriguing. I think one of the lines he had was oh, what was the line he had in this issue? It was something about being broken, and then he said
Mm.
something after. I can't remember exactly the exact line, but it was such a great line. I think the writing in here was so strong
Yeah, the
for the
writing
Ultimate
in this one,
17. This one
right?
was just it was just great. Like I said, it pretty much was a continuation of issue 4, which I think is the still the best issue of the series. But yeah, that's a 5-star issue for me for sure. I
Yeah.
think that comes in at my number 2 this week,
Okay.
actually. Yeah, yeah, it comes in at my number 2. It was back and forth, man. I was debating between that and then of course this freaking peak right here, Green Arrow. Green Arrow number 29. I
Man,
was debating between that two because this
man,
was also
dude.
an amazing issue. This was amazing.
The most frustrating
Montos,
part about Green Arrow is that it's getting better. That's
yeah,
like the part that like actually pisses me off.
yes, yes, I agree. I agree, bro.
Like the
It's
art is
too
getting better.
good.
Like it's just getting better, dude.
It's too good, bro. Like, what are we looking at? This is amazing. This
That
is
that
amazing
is
stuff.
that page in particular, like with all these face on the side, like I love that when Montos does that. I think
It's
it's so
so
sick.
good. And he has this line where like he finds the lab in this line, and the line he goes like, each one of these is a life that you won't take. And he
Yeah,
just scratches it, bro. This joke was so good.
pissed
Man, yeah,
off, man.
this joke is so tough. And of course, I love these moments with these two. These two are just adorable. I think Roy and his daughter
Yeah,
is just it's just great stuff.
they could have their own series, bro. You know what I mean? Like I love that dynamic.
They could. This is probably my favorite panel though. This one right here, where he's just standing. He's just standing there. He's
Oh, dude.
horrifying pretty much, but
Oh,
it looks
dude.
cold. It looks so cold. So yeah, this was another amazing issue, and I think this falls at my number 3 this week. Green
Okay,
Arrow does. It
nice.
falls at my number 3. I actually had it above Wonder Woman slightly. It was tough. It was
Okay.
tough.
Yeah, man. Just like yeah, here's where he crashes all the drugs, right? Yeah, it's just
Hmm.
they're nailing the characterization and it's like the art's getting better. Damn it, man. God damn
It
it, dude.
sucks, bro. 2 more issues, and it's sad. It's so sad to say because it really is getting better. Like this is the best arc,
It
and it's not
is.
even finished, but it is. This
It's
is the
crazy.
best arc.
Dude, okay, so you remember when we were talking about the fact that it was getting canceled and we were
Yeah,
saying like, oh, maybe because they got the absolute Green Lantern or Green Arrow coming out and that like DC Black Label like mini series coming out. But then you look and they killed Oliver, they killed him in absolute evil, right? So it's like that's you can't even use that as an excuse anymore to like cancel this one, right? So it's like, guys, what's going on, man?
I don't know.
Unbelievable, dude.
I don't know, but they're tripping.
What did you think of this Ultimate Spider-Man?
Loved it. The
This
best
one,
issue in
yeah.
a while. In
In
a
a while. Okay,
while.
nice. I
In
agree
a
with that.
while.
Dude, sometimes I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'll read Ultimate Spider-Man and the way that it's hyped up, it makes me feel like I'm crazy. Cause I'm like, I didn't love that issue like the last couple, right? But this
Yeah.
one I definitely think it kind of brought it back to where I was loving it.
Yes. I agree.
I don't know if I
I
can
agree.
like explain why. Like why the last couple like weren't doing it for me necessarily. I don't know.
Here's probably what I think. Well, the fact that we had guest artists definitely probably
Yeah,
took me out of it. I think the fact it was that if it was Kaketo, I don't know if I would like be as harsh maybe on it, I guess. Cause like obviously I'm a big Spider-Man fan, but I just think these last like three issues, yeah, like they were not well, the last one I actually did like, but that
the
was
last one,
the last one like where the cliffhanger where freaking
the
he put the
explosion, right?
bomb to yeah, the explosion was crazy. That was a great cliffhanger to reel us back in the Ultimate Spider-Man and have us more invested. So I did
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. But the ones before that, man, yeah, I don't know. It was just I don't. It just didn't feel like I didn't get that feeling that I got when I was first reading Ultimate Spider-Man, like the
Right.
first arc or the second arc of it. Wasn't getting that feeling from it. Maybe it felt slow. Maybe like I don't know. It was something about it, but it just wasn't. I wasn't getting that Hickman flair. I feel like maybe like I don't
Mm.
know. It was something. I can't put my finger on it really, but
There's
it
something,
just
right?
wasn't hitting
Yes.
like the yeah, it was definitely something. But this definitely brought it back. I
Brought
am
it back.
like,
Agreed.
okay, I guess great. Best issue in a while. Still
Let's
one of my
keep
favorite books on
it
stands.
going, right, as
So
we close it
let's
out,
yeah, we got
because
two more issues anyway. Like you got two more. So there's no going downhill from there. Just you know, do your thing. Do your thing for the last issue.
what's another issue from last week that you also want to shout out, dude?
Man, I gotta shout this one out because this is probably the best issue of the series. I gotta give it to Invisible Man. This James
Yes,
Tynion
dude.
title. This was fire. So fire. Bro, it was perfectly paced too, honestly.
Yeah.
I think the dialogue was great and everything that led up to that ending,
Oh
insane.
man,
Insane, bro. I
that was a
It's crazy because
nice
like
ending.
it was like thinking on it, I think I gave this issue a 4.5, but
Okay.
like I don't know. I'm like looking at it now. This maybe I was just being like kind of petty with the 4.5. This probably really is a 5-star issue book. I think I'm just being a little petty. But like, because when I think about it, there was really nothing I couldn't pinpoint that was wrong with it. Honestly,
I
like the
got you.
dialogue
Right.
was clean, the art is great, and it was a great build up to everything to it happen. And, like now we know the origin of the Invisible Man or how Invisible Man came to be
Right.
this crazy scientist who's so obsessed with his creation or of what he can create, and then he takes a kid, and you feel bad for the kid because he kept the kid hostage for months. Actually,
Yep.
I think it was 2 months or a month. It was something like that because I think he had like 3 months to like get
To
his
finish. Yeah.
to finish the product. But yeah, you feel so bad for the kid. He looks skinned alive. Then he's an actual skeleton, like
Yep.
you feel so bad for the kid, but yeah, this was amazing, man. I like looking at it now. I really do think this is 5-star. I think, like I said, I think I gave it 4.5, just because I was being a little petty. But thinking about it, there was no flaw I could have pointed out in this issue. But yeah, how did you feel about it? Did you think it was a flaw in this issue at all, or no?
Dude, I'm kind of with you. Like as I'm flipping through it, like definitely the best issue in the series so far. Like number one just like didn't like maybe set up the premise as well as I kind of wanted, but issue two definitely did kind of lay the
Yeah,
groundwork.
issue two was
And then
better.
issue
I agree.
three is like a punch in the face, dude. I was like,
Yeah,
whoa. The art, like you said, from Denis, I really enjoying Denis' style. I think Denis is working on something. I forget. But Denis doing the interiors for another series coming up soon. But yeah, just
mm,
like seeing the him like falling apart like layer by layer, becoming invisible, like the muscle, and then the skeletons, and then all that you can see is his eyes, right? And then yeah, like
so
that
good.
this page turn, like from here where you see him picking up like the pieces, and then you turn the page, and it's like shit, that's our
Yeah,
invisible man.
that's
Like,
our Invisible Man. That's
how do you
that
think?
yeah, like the twist. That was
Yeah,
interesting too, because you think he was gonna do it on himself, the
right, and I'm
scientist.
I'm wondering if that like I don't know what we have in store for the last issue, or I don't even know if this is going for 5 or 4. I assume
That's
4.
the thing,
Uh,
man. I don't like the 4-issue format that they're going with this monster
yeah,
universe. I don't. I think for some it worked. Like for Frankenstein, which I consider Frankenstein to be the best out of the
I
monsters.
agree with
It's
you. Yeah,
between
yeah,
that and I think my second is Dracula, which was also done by James Tynion.
right.
Yeah, I don't like the four. I think they should do six. I think six is a perfect length. Because
I
I
know.
agree. It doesn't need to be like an ongoing, but you can do six with this first. Because you're telling me after this issue we just got issue three of Invisible that we can't get three more.
Right.
It can work. You can flesh things out more. I just think I don't know. I feel like the ending. I mean,
It's
I
restrictive for
trust
four,
Tynion.
yeah.
Yeah, I trust Tynion, but I do think you're putting yourself maybe in a box by just four issues. Like you telling me he has to end this next issue after what we just got.
I
It's
know.
like,
Yeah.
nah, I think there's more to tell. But like I said, I trust Tynion. Maybe he'll do it in a way uh that'll be great. Cause I mean, I think Michael Walsh did it for Frankenstein. I thought Frankenstein was actually a great ending.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know, man. I just feel like they can do more than four. I just don't know why four is the format for monsters, but it is what it is, I
Yeah,
guess.
and it's interesting too, because like I'm thinking about after this. I mean, they already did the Mummy, right? Like, what they already did, Creature of the Black Lagoon. Like, is that
Yep,
just going to be kind of it for the Universal monsters, and they kind of just go away after that, or
I think
are they
so.
getting
Cause
like
I don't
volume
know.
twos or something? Right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Cause yeah, I don't know any other monster. They maybe unless they do. I don't know if they're gonna do it. I think the Blob is considered like a
Okay,
monster
the
as well.
Blob.
I
'Cause I
I,
was
I don't
wondering if
think
like the
they did the
Fly
Blob.
was too. I don't know if the Fly is
Oh, that's
considered a
interesting.
one.
You talking about the movie The Fly?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if like they consider that like a universal
Yeah.
monster or
I
something,
don't
right? Like
know
I don't even
either.
know.
I don't know either. The Blob
I
would
don't
make
know.
sense though if they did that. I think the Blob would make a lot of sense because I think the Blob is like a yeah, I think so. I think so. But yeah, yeah, there's more to tell, man. I don't know how Tiny is gonna land this, but I guess we're just gonna have to see. Have to
I
see. I
know,
don't know.
dude.
But I did think issue was amazing. I think it was flat out fantastic.
Dude, end of an era for this
Sweet man.
next one, all right? What did you think of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 12? Juan Ferreira, Jason Aaron saying goodbye, dude.
It was great.
Brutal. Yeah,
It was great. It was
it was
great. I
great.
think I what did I put this on Comic Geeks? I think I gave this a four. I don't think it was
Four. I'd
perfect.
feel four.
Yeah,
Yeah, strong four.
I think it's a strong four. It's a great ending. It's a great ending to a series, but I don't think it was perfect. But that ending though, I will say
Yeah, like the
was
actual how it ended.
yeah, that ending was great. It was great. It was great brother stuff in this issue. We got some action. We got some great panels from Juan Ferrero, of course. Just because I think right now he's one of the best current artists right now.
W
But
dude.
yeah, great artwork. Great artwork. I think Aaron killed it on writing. I think the writing was really solid here, really strong.
LD Wheeling's feeling
Especially
TMNT.
especially the panel where they're all walking down the alleyway together.
I just about
Yeah,
picked that one up,
yeah.
dude. Oh
That's a
man.
great panel, man. I love
Yeah.
that panel. I think that's the best panel of it. But yeah, TMNT, solid ending to Jason Aaron and Juan Ferreira. I'm still debating of whether I'm going to continue. I think I'm
Ooh,
okay. I'm debating. I'm debating because I want to be optimistic. I want to be optimistic.
right.
So, and I don't want to trash something that I haven't read. So, I think I will give this new team a try. I'm gonna give it three issues. Actually, I'm gonna give it three because I think that's me giving it a chance at least. Like this is me
Yeah,
at least
I would say
picking it up.
three.
So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna say three. I'm gonna give it a chance because I don't want to. Like, yes, it sucks, right? Jason Aaron, Juan Ferrer, they're not on it. I know it sucks, but I'm curious to see what this creative team is gonna do, especially now that not Shredder, Master Splinter, is back. So
Yeah,
that's something I gotta see because I love Splinter. I love Sensei. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna come in with a positive mindset on this new creative team.
I feel you, dude. I'm definitely gonna give it a try too. It's just like, man,
I
only
know.
12? Like, dude,
I
come
know, I
on, bro.
know, I know. And it's crazy because I don't know if you saw Jason Aaron's post, but he was like, oh, like you thought me and Juan Ferrer wasn't gonna do anything else. Like we're doing something for Absolute Superman. Yeah, so
I
like
saw that.
he made that post. He was like, yeah, like we're gonna do something. I'm like, okay, that's great. That's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool. That's cool.
cause like maybe it's like Juan Ferrer getting his like foot in the door. Like maybe he's on like an
Right.
ongoing or something like that. All right,
Maybe,
we're working with
maybe.
it. Yeah,
I would stick with Sandoval though as the main artist
that's
though.
true
I
for
would
the
go
main
stick with that.
artist.
Sandoval's
Yeah,
just he's sick. He's sick. I love his art.
Super sick.
His art system. But we could talk about Exquisite
Nice.
Corpses.
Okay. Yeah. So I was
Yeah.
wondering how you're feeling, like just in general on the series, because I want to say that maybe you weren't as high on it as I was to start. I don't know if maybe I'm wrong in saying that, but
Oh no, I was very high on this.
okay.
To be fair, I think I'm always high on Tynion. Tynion is my favorite writer.
He's
So
one of the
like,
guys,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, he's just that guy. So yeah, I was very high. I think as far as issue ones go, Exquisite Corpses is one of easily top five issue ones I think I've read this year for sure.
Okay. Yep.
Easily.
Yep.
That issue one was freaking spectacular. But yeah, I still think this is amazing, bro. It's very consistent. It's still introducing us to these other characters and what they're doing. The
Your
horror
pick is
vibes
still
is
alive.
there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My pick is still alive. Both of them actually. Both of my
Right.
picks are
Right.
still alive. But yeah, seeing Gamer Kid, man.
Dude, this kid's a
Gamer Kid
savage,
is,
bro. What's wrong with this
yeah,
kid?
he's savage. He gave the kid the controller and he was like, yeah, like just shoot him. Like he like what? Like, yeah, just shoot him. Bro, Gamer Kid is wicked. But man, the way he went out, Rascal
Right?
Randy, bro.
That was.
Rascal
I
Randy.
mean,
Yo,
Rascal
you
Randy.
see,
Something's wrong with that
Rascal
guy.
Randy is different, bro.
When
My
yeah,
gosh,
when
that's
because
so
the
crazy.
page before where you see his ears sticking out of the water and he's like slowly
Yeah,
like, oh
it's
shit, dude.
bro. This series is sick, man. Yeah, I love it. I love Exquisite Corpses. I think this might be either people are going to be either really high on this or they're just going to be mixed because I think for other people they're probably going to look for more of like a cohesive storytelling where I feel like because each issue really does focus on different characters.
Right,
And I feel like, maybe they want it to be set on certain characters first and then go into different. But I don't mind going into the other different characters just because I think it's great seeing everyone to see what everyone is doing since this
right.
is kind of like a grand game, even though it's set in one town, but it's very grand. And yeah, like I would love to see what these other people are doing. Like why, I don't think we should just focus on one set of group and just keep it there now. I want to see I want to see what everybody's doing. Where's Nurse
I
Pete? Where's this? Where's that? What's he
right.
doing? So I love
I
it.
agree with you, dude. Yeah, like all the different kind of storylines that like all the subplots they got going on, I'm liking it. Dude, a weird thing happened when I was reading this one, Exquisite Corpses 6, and they're talking about how so obviously it takes place in Maine, right? And I live in
Yeah.
Maine. I'm looking outside right now, the Maine forest or whatever, Maine woods. They talk about how a bunch of people in this town, like all the kids and stuff, are partying in what's called the pit. It was so weird. And this is probably like, I'm sure other places in the US, they got a place where all the kids hang out called the pit or something, right? Like it's probably not a super uncommon name. But like in my hometown, that's where like all the kids would hang out after like they would get drunk in the pit, right? So
Right.
that just like kind of like I was thinking in my head, I'm like, did James like do a bunch of research like around where I live or something? Like it just felt so
Right.
close to home when he's calling this shit the pit. I was like,
He
what the?
probably did. Knowing him, he
That's
probably did.
that's what I'm like, dude. I gotta ask him at some point. Like, did you go to Maine at all, like to do research or you like taking
Right.
pictures or something? Like, I have no idea, but it feels very Maine for someone who's living in Maine. I think that's one of the aspects I really like about Exquisite Corpses. Yeah, I love that one, dude. What about
So sick.
dude, okay, one of the biggest surprises I would say like of the year is Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion.
Really.
I'm sure a
I've
lot of
heard.
people might be skipping this. It kind of like maybe like issues 1 through 4, like okay, but issue 5, I was like, oh shit, this is actually kind of sick because he's like fighting, he's just trying to save his sister the whole time, and just seeing Miles Morales interacting with all the Ultimate Universe characters is pretty cool. But it gets into the fact that Miles is like from the original Ultimate Universe, and
Mm,
like he just remembers it all, and it all comes back to him, and it yeah, just like I love the focus on Miles. He's like one of the best characters in the Marvel universe, and
yeah,
I
for
haven't been
sure.
reading his ongoing, right? Like I need to read some
I
more Miles,
love
dude,
his
because
ongoing. His
I
on
hear it's underrated, right?
he has the best Marvel ongoing like in mainline right now. I think he
Yeah.
has the best. The
Okay.
only thing that contends with it, and that's because it's early now, is Captain America. Captain America is fantastic. That book
I've been
is
loving that one.
fan.
They shorted me on issue 4. I got to get it.
Oh, you haven't read
Yeah.
it?
I haven't read issue the latest one that came out. I didn't get a chance cuz my shop
You're
shorted
gonna
me. I was
love
like,
that
dude.
issue, bro.
Okay.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. We'll definitely talk about it when we do our top ten.
Nice, dude. Okay, cool.
It's definitely gonna be that issue. With I think that's the best issue so far for sure.
Oh, okay. Right
You're
on,
gonna
dude.
see
I've been
why
loving
though.
that
Yeah,
series
you're
too.
gonna see why. Kid Chip is cooking. Oh my gosh, that run is
Okay,
fantastic though.
dude. That's sick. Oh, so one thing real quick that I want to mention about Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion. There's a bit at the end where Miles Morales is about to get sent back to his main universe, and he has this
Mm,
discussion with Doom, and he's telling Doom about how Miles knows the real origin of the Maker. So this
yeah.
version of Doctor Doom is like, shit, like you know how he came to be, and he
Right.
reveals to him like, yeah, he started as a Reed Richards, and like that blows
Hmm.
this Doctor Doom's mind. I wonder if that'll play into kind of the rest of the story. Like I wonder if like how important this series is. I guess like it was really
Right.
fun all the way throughout. Just waiting to see it kind of relate to the main series that they got going on. But if you guys missed this one, check it out in a trade. Check it out like digitally if you can, because I think it's pretty sick.
Mm.
Just the way it ended, one of the biggest surprises of the year. Throw it to
Yeah,
you, man.
we got some surprises. Greg, we talk about Green Lantern Dark. I love this. I think this was a very, 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 very solid ending to the series. I know some people weren't like high on it. I don't think I was high on it at first either. And not that it wasn't bad. I think Green
Right?
Lantern Dark started off pretty good, but I think it got cooking around, I think it was like issue 4, if I'm not mistaken. I think issue 4 up until now,
That's
it just
probably
got
where I
cooking.
stopped reading it
Was it?
because I've been picking it up in singles. I've been waiting to like get a whole bunch to like
Yeah,
binge read it or something like
yeah,
that. Okay,
yeah.
so
This
damn,
series
dude.
is so it's so good, and it left an emotional print on me. Like I wasn't expecting this series to get deep in that way, but it
Okay.
did, and I think it does a great job of showing what it takes to be the Green Lantern, like in this universe, and
Hmm.
how that is taking a toll on the main character who is the Green Lantern, because her at first she didn't care about anything. She didn't care to be the Green Lantern. She didn't want that mantle. She didn't want that pressure on herself. But as you go on through the series, I think this is just great character development for her, especially where the series is ended now. She now sees that being the Green Lantern is so much more. She embraces it now. She doesn't run from her trauma or pain that she's been through. Like it's beautiful. Like it really is beautiful stuff. So Green Lantern Dark really surprised me,
Tate Bromble, dude.
but Tate Bromble, yeah, I think, man, you want to talk about a writer who's like been on fire recently? He's up there, man. Currently, like he's on Cassandra Cain's Batgirl, and
Yep.
he's on Everything Dead and Dying. Like, bro
Shit, right?
he has 3 titles that I mean, this one just ended, but he killed it on
Right.
this. He killed it. This is great. Like, if I had to give like a grade for this book as a whole, I'm thinking like an A minus, man. Like, really, it's high for
Wow.
me. I love
No,
it.
dude,
I
I
really
was
do.
loving like the kind of setup, and I was like, okay, this is one that I'm probably gonna want to binge read because obviously you got Werther Deladera's art, like just such a legend, right,
So
on the art
good.
side.
It's so good.
And Tate, I was like, dude, I'm liking this Tate guy, so I wanted to save it. A minus. I mean, that's just like high praise. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So I got
I
to
think
check
it's
this
an A
out, dude.
minus series, man.
Sounds like a good Halloween read, bro.
I think it started out like in that C plus like
Okay.
C plus B minus range. Like you said, I think the first 3 issues were like they were good. They had me interested, but it didn't hook me. Where issue
Yeah.
4 and through 7, it kicked off from there. It did things I was just not expecting. Like I wasn't expecting to emotionally resonate with those characters and all, especially the stuff with like the stuff with Gar in that book. Crazy, but yeah, and like I said, the main character goes through a great character development journey as well.
It's a
So it's great
very
stuff.
cool main character. Very
Yeah.
cool main
Her
character. If
design is
people are
cool.
like yeah, like the design is cool and I think that like her personality, she reminds me a lot of Erica Slaughter kind of, right?
Yeah,
Like
he does.
so if you're looking for like a strong like female led story, I think this is a great. It's like a
This is a
horror
great
Green
one.
Lantern. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
Actually,
It really is. And it fits so well,
read this instead
honestly.
of Absolute Green Lantern, honestly. I mean,
Yeah,
kind of
I
sort of,
think
right?
so. Yeah,
Like
no, I agree. 100%. 100%. I think this series does what I think Absolute Green Lantern should have done, honestly.
yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that was another banger. This was a sleeper though. I don't know if people are in the speed racer realm, but
Dang, okay, dude. I gotta
Speed
like check
Racer,
it out, dude. I've been missing out on all the
Cody, the
Speed Racer
art,
stuff, dude.
Cody, the art of this is so
Who's on the
wild.
art, dude?
So So now thinking on it, right? I followed this for a minute. I think my first time recognizing his art was on Twitter. I think his name is Sebastian Frizz. It's something, but
Okay,
his art is something. It is so freaking good. And that's not even my favorite panel. My favorite panel is this one right here, where he rips the cover off the car and he's showing it's so Cody. I'm telling you, it's
that's
so
sick.
good. It's so
So who
good.
is this
His art is
Racer
great.
X guy? This is like Speed Racer's brother or something like that. I got that right or
Yes,
no?
yes,
Okay.
yes. Rex is his brother, but obviously his little brother isn't aware of that. His little brother doesn't know that
Okay,
that's
I
his brother.
gotcha.
They pretty much keep it to how like the movie did, because even in the movie, yeah, like he doesn't know. He doesn't know that his brother's still alive.
I
The
gotcha.
family thinks that the brother is dead. The brother never confronts them or any of that. He lets his family live their life. But yeah, he's like in the shadows working for like, another corporation. But yeah, I couldn't get over the art. I genuinely I think like I'm pretty sure my panel of the week was from this book for sure. It had so many
Nice,
panels that
dude.
I could pull from
I
because
love
it's just
that,
so
dude.
good. So yeah, it's Sebastian Pires, I think his name is. I'm looking at it right now. But that's the artist for this book, and this was so sick, so freaking sick. I wasn't expecting. Great stuff, man. Really good storytelling. It had like these parallels between Racer X and like this other guy, and it shows like they're different. It was giving us dialogue of like their different motives for what they're doing and in their line of work. It was really interesting stuff, man. So yeah, this was a sleeper. This was definitely a sleeper. I loved this. Really good stuff.
Dude, I gotta check out the Speed Racer stuff. We got LD Wheeling says that he's only heard good things of Speed Racer, but he just doesn't know
Mm,
anything about it. I'm kind of in that camp. Like I know a little bit about Speed Racer. I saw the movie like a long.
one
I
of
might have
my
saw that like in
favorites.
theaters, like when it came out, and like never again after. But yeah, dude, I gotta check out some Speed Racer. Okay, so
I got
I'll
that
write that
speed,
down, dude,
man.
because
I
I'm
got
missing out,
that
dude.
speed. It's great. It is great.
Oh, what's another one here? So
I
dude,
got Superman here.
yeah,
Did you read
that was
Superman?
the one I was about to bring up,
Was
dude.
it? Yeah.
So what'd you think of this Superman issue, man? Because we
I
got
think it's a banger.
Barrows on the art. That's where the first thing I want to say, dude. Barrows look for Superman is so sick. Like I'm in love with Barrows' style. It's so good.
It is good. It is good. This panel is wild, but yeah. I think it's a banger,
Dude,
man. This was a
that's a
banger
good
issue.
one. Yeah, just like the kind of lead up to Superman like entering the tournament, like getting stuff ready, making sure Lois is safe and that kind of thing. But yeah, as far as like a DCKO tie-in, I thought this was great. It was
Yeah.
just an excellent issue. Like dude, like Barrows. I mean, stick around for a while. We just flipped to the. We just like showed off the
Yeah,
same
the
pages. I love
same
that.
thing. It's
But
all
dude,
good though. It's a great panel.
Barrows, stick around for a while, man. I love your style, dude. It's such a cool look for Superman. I mean, if you're gonna get Dan Mora, sure, let Dan Mora. All right, but if not, like Barrows stay on the title
Yeah.
maybe because
Yeah.
I was like, this is sick.
This one was sick
I
too.
love the okay, yep, love that panel too.
Yeah. That
All
one
the
was sick
stuff with
too.
like Lois Lane talking to Jor El, but then she starts talking to Laura,
Mm,
which is pretty interesting. Learning about and then yeah, I forgot about the ending where you get Superman Prime reintroduced into the story.
yeah. Superboy Prime. And then Lois gets her powers back? Pretty
Dude, yes, dude.
much.
I didn't forget about this like
Pretty
last page.
much,
That was
yeah.
sick. Cause he says, yeah, he says you blasted her with your sun powers, you dork. Superwoman is back, dude.
Yeah.
Because he says that's what it was. He says there was something you forgot about, and then he's saying like, "What's that?" And then Superman Prime saying, "The last page reveal, dude." Like, I love that, man.
I love Superboy Prime, man. But yeah, that was a great
Joshua
issue. I
Williamson is
really enjoyed
writing
that.
Superboy Prime like perfectly too. Like he's
Yeah,
writing Superboy
he's nailing
Prime.
it.
Just his Lois Lane characterization is great too. So Williamson's killing it, man.
He
And
is
I
nailing it.
wasn't like the biggest fan of Williamson, bro. Like if I'm being honest with you, like
Mm,
maybe before like what series like his Batman and Robin, I was like, this is okay, you know.
I
Like
liked his
maybe one of the
Batman and Robin.
events, like I forgot which event he was doing. But definitely the Superman stuff, like that changed my mind, and like obviously the good work he's doing over on GI Joe, starting to like Josh Williamson a lot more. Uh, yeah, I just wasn't like the biggest fan of his Batman and Robin like before. I forgot who
Before
took it
Philip
over after that. Yeah,
Kennedy.
Philip Kennedy.
PK.
That's right. Yep,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we got a
PKJ
lot of
dude.
sleepers, man. This was a
Um,
sleeper. No Man's
which
Land.
one's
I don't know
that,
if you're
dude?
picking this one up. This is No Man's Land.
No Man's Land.
Yeah, it's
I
an
have
image
no idea.
book.
That wasn't on my radar at all, dude.
Very interesting. It's about
Is that an
pretty
homage cover
sure
to like
it's to Silence of the
Silence of the
Lambs.
Lambs or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No Man's Land was great. This was really good. This is about a he's a detective and now he is trying to solve this mystery, but it's outside like kind of I guess you could say it's kind of like outside his jurisdiction. Like he has to travel for this. But this interest the mystery is very enthralling. The town he's in, I guess they have like some type of like mythical creature or like a forgot what you really call it. But I guess like these murders are happening and they have to figure it out. But they don't know what's causing it because like this monster, this creature, the way it kills people, it's like bro, like what is this? What could this like be? The mystery is very enthralling for sure. I love the setting it's in. It's in like this winter snow vibe on like this mountain. It's cool.
Yep.
The art is really cool as well. I'm familiar with the writer and like what he does, but his art is cool though. I really do like his art. He has some really cool stuff.
So it's a writer like he's writing and drawing it, like doing the art too,
Yeah,
or
he's writing and
okay,
drawing, yeah. And he does that for most of his series, honestly. The other series that I read from him was called Something Epic. I don't know if you read that, but Something
okay. I
Epic.
think I remember that one. I don't know if I picked that one up when it was coming out. Okay.
But he done that. He's done mad stuff. But yeah, man, I really like where this mystery thing is going. It's great stuff. Definitely think it's stronger
I
than
mean,
the first issue, in my opinion. I think it's stronger, but great stuff,
okay.
man. Great stuff. So yeah, that might be the last
I mean,
best
I gotta
show
check that one
before I
out, dude.
get
I've been
out of here.
slacking a little bit on my image. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Did you say that was the last one you got? Where you got to get out?
Yeah, that's probably
Okay,
well.
cool.
I could show Skinbreaker actually. We could talk a little bit about Skinbreaker if you read
Sure, dude. Yeah,
Skinbreaker. Did you
yeah.
read
Up
it?
to you, man.
Yeah, we could read like a little bit of Skinbreaker.
Did you think it was a
Honestly,
step up from issue one?
I do, I
Okay.
do,
Yeah, I agree. I
I
agree.
do. I think the art really is just gorgeous. Like I understand why people give like I remember the first issue came out and they were like they gave it 5 stars just for the art, and I get it.
Right.
Even though I wasn't that high on it, I still think like yeah, the art was amazing, but the story really is like it's pretty cool, it's simple. But this one, I think it had a interesting way of making me care for this battle between like pretty much between these two, honestly, because one of
Right.
them
Yep.
looked up to him like he was like a not like a father figure, but it was just a figure that he really did look up to. It was kind of like a big brother. And you can tell like he really didn't want to do this. That part, it was really emotional, honestly. It was a,
Yeah.
it was a, it was
Agreed.
an emotional way because that has to be tough, like killing someone that you don't want to kill because he has a different way, right? Like his way of leadership. He didn't want to kill him, he didn't want to fight him, but it was something that he had to do because that was just their way back then. And it's crazy because he always now he's a guy who's like, nah, like there has to be a different way. He always tries to see
Right.
a different path or a different way to do things. So it's really interesting, man. I do like it. The art, like I said, it's freaking spectacular. David Finch is insane. But I did like the story
Yeah.
more on this one, and I think action was great too. Action was great
Yeah. Agreed, dude. I just like the page turn, like from here to here.
until he's
I was
older.
like,
Yeah,
that shit kind of
yeah,
blew my mind a little bit, dude.
yeah. That is great. That is
Like,
great.
that was kind of sick, dude. So I was like,
That
okay,
is
you
pretty
got me
sick.
there,
I
dude. I
can't
like
even
that.
lie.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
Right on,
great
man.
stuff this week, man. Great stuff this
Yeah,
week.
dude.
And then
Listen.
this week is light for me. Nothing too
Okay, yeah,
crazy. My most anticipated is definitely Batman and Robin Year One, just to see how that concludes.
dude.
Mark
I'm gonna
Waid, Chris
cry when that's
Samney,
over.
crazy. We do have an absolute Batman annual this week by Dane Warren Johnson,
That's
so
right.
that's definitely hype to look at. We have Imperial issue number 4. This is the last issue of Imperial. But I love Imperial. I think Imperial was a very strong series by Hickman. Can't wait to see what issue 4 does. And I think those are the ones that I'm like excited for. I think those are the only ones I'm pretty sure. I think Superman has a
Fifth
special too, so
Wednesday,
I,
I think.
so I
Right.
am looking forward to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to that Superman special as well. The Superman Red and Blue, I think it's called. But
That's right.
that's it
Hopefully
though.
my shop can get me one of those. But yeah, dude, yo, shout out to Kai Bucks for joining us. Real quick before you gotta go, dude, where can people follow you? I want to make sure Kai's links are down in the description, but you know.
You can follow me on TikTok at KaiBuck0. You can follow me on Instagram, which is KaiBuck6. And then you can follow my letterbox, which is just KaiBucks. Capital K and a capital B. And that's where you can find me on my socials. That's pretty much it.
Nice, dude. Thanks to Kai for joining us, man. We only have him here for a little bit, dude. He's a busy guy. So, yo, shout out to Kai. Listen, next week we might be doing a top 10 comics of October. You know what I
I'm
mean? As we're
locked and
looking forward to the
loaded.
end of the year. Got a lot of lists. Got a lot of lists for us
Yeah,
to make, dude. So, yeah, yeah.
locked and loaded. I'm locked and loaded. We don't see.
So, yeah, dude. Thanks to Kai for joining us, man.
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all.